Daniel, Tiger's Neighborhood.
All right, Daniel. Time to pull up the covers.
And sing our goodnight song?
You bet. Good night, Daniel, good night. Good night to you. Good night, Daniel, good night. It's Tiggy's bedtime too. Good night, Daniel, good night. Good night to you.
Dad, how do monkeys sleep?
Very quietly. Ugga-mugga, Daniel.
Ugga-mugga, Dad.
Sing your calm down song if you need help getting to sleep. Good night.
Will you sing my calm down song with me? It's time to sleep, the day is done. Let's count down to calm down. 5. What was that noise? Did you hear that? Mom!
Is everything okay?
I heard a noise. I didn't know what it was.
Was this the sound you heard?
Oh, the laundry basket. That was the noise I heard. Can you read me another book now?
No, Daniel. It's time for sleep. Mwah. Good night, Daniel.
Good night, Mom. It's time to sleep, the day is done. Let's count down to calm down. 5, 4. Do you hear that noise? It's coming from outside. What do you think it is? I think it's a bird. It is a bird. A nightingale. They only sing at night. Good night, birdie. I've got to tell my mom and dad I saw a nightingale, but it's time to go to sleep. I'll tell Mom and Dad about the nightingale tomorrow. And don't forget the lizard.
Okay, friends, it's time to get calm for bedtime.
It's time to sleep, the day is done. Let's count down to calm down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's time to sleep, the day is done. Let's count down to calm down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good. Now that you're calming down, I have something to show you.
Star stickers!
You can put them on the roof of the tent. It will feel like you're camping under the stars.
Star sticker here, star sticker there.
Ready for the best part?
Whoa! Like real stars. They're glowing.
Mm-hmm. Pretty neat, huh?
Yeah. Yes. Can you read us a bedtime story? My mom and dad do that every night.
How about a camping song? It goes like this. When I go to sleep in my cozy little tent, I like to have my sleeping bag. Your turn, Daniel.
When I go to sleep in my cozy little tent, I like to have my Tiggy. Your turn, Prince Wednesday. When I go to sleep in my cozy little tent, I like to have my fluffy pillow.
You're going to sleep in your cozy little tent, and you have your sleeping bag, your Tiggy, and your fluffy pillow. So now it's time to go to sleep. Good night, Daniel. Good night, Prince Wednesday.
Good night, Prince Tuesday. Good night. That is so silly. Shibby-dibby-doo, wop-wop-a-doo.
It doesn't sound like you're sleeping in here.
We're trying, but we're not sleepy.
It's time to sleep, the day is done. Let's count down to calm down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's time to sleep, the day is done. Let's count down to calm down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm pretty sleepy now.
Me too.
Hi, Mom. I'm all clean now. Zoo.
Hi, Daniel. I just put new sheets on your bed so it's all ready for you to snuggle into.
I just want to play a little bit longer. Zoom, zoom.
Look, it's getting darker. Even the sun is going to bed. And you need to go to bed too.
It is getting darker. Can we turn on my nightlight?
Of course we can.
Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome. Now, snuggle into bed, please. Oh, what's that? Uh-huh. Oh, I see.
What?
Well, Tagi says it's important for you to go to bed.
I know, Tiggy. My body needs to rest to grow big and strong. Grr!
That's right. Oh, what's that again, Tagi? Uh-huh. Sure. Tagi wants a bedtime story.
Bath time, PJs, brush teeth, story and song. Okay, it's story time.
Okay, now hop into bed and I'll read you a story. I know just the one. Superheroes go to bed too. At bedtime, Super Stanley takes off his cape. Super Stanley puts on pajamas.
Warm and cozy.
Super Stanley brushes his teeth. Super Stanley climbs into bed and reads a bedtime story.
I'm getting sleepy.
Then, Super Stanley closes his eyes and goes to sleep. The end.
I like that story.
So, Daniel, let's do a final check. Did you do everything you need to do for bedtime?
I think so. Bath time, PJs, brush teeth, story and a song. I need my song.
Oh, yes, your bedtime song.
Good night, Daniel, good night. Good night to you. Good night, Daniel, good night. It's Tigy's bedtime too. It's time to go to sleep. And when you awake, the sun will greet you with its bright and sunny face. Good night, good night. Good night to you. Good night, good night. It's your bedtime too. Close your tired eyes. Tomorrow will be new. Dream a dream of all of us and remember we love you. Good night, Daniel. Good night. Good night to you.
Russia, Russia, Russia.
I sing that too.
Brush your teeth.
All right, you two. Looks like you're all ready for bed. All right, on you go. Well done. Lovely, lovely, yes.
This is fun.
We're all snuggled up.
Ugga mugga, Daniel Tiger. Good night.
Good night, Mom. Ugga mugga.
Have royally sweet dreams.
Good night.
Good night.
Don't forget to turn on my nightlight. Good night, Sir Jumpy. Good night, Bananas. Good night, Tiggy. Good night, Daniel.
Good night, Prince Wednesday. It sure is dark in here. Darker than my room at home. Do you see that on the wall? What is that? Psst, Prince Wednesday? What? Look, I see something scary over there.
Something scary.
Mom! Dad!
Hey, what's going on? Is everything okay?
There's something scary over there.
Oh, I see. Well, should we see what it is together?
Yes, please. Together.
See what it is, you might feel better.
See what it is, you might feel better.
See? Here are the spiky spikes.
I do see. Okay, now keep watching.
Hey, the spikes moved.
That's right. That's because the scary thing you saw was a shadow. Mr. Lizard Shadow. See?
Oh, The scary thing was Mr. Lizard's shadow.
Oh,
That's not so scary.
not at all. See what it is, you might feel better.
See what it is, you might feel better. Now that we saw it was Mr. Lizard, I feel much better. Mr. Lizard, I royally command you not to scare us anymore.
I'm glad you're both feeling better. It's true, sometimes shadows can be scary, but if you look at them closely, they can be friendly too. Look, I made a shadow animal.
What animal is that?
Boing, 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 hop, hop, hop.
I think it's a bunny rabbit.
It does look like a bunny rabbit. You see, my fingers are the bunny ears, see? Oh, okay. Here's another one.
What animal's that? Is it a butterfly?
It does look like a butterfly. Or it could be a bird.
Tweet, 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 tweet. You're right. Shadows are fun. Ugh.
All right, that's good. Now I think it's time for us to stop playing and for you two to go to sleep. Don't you?
Yes.
Good night. Sleep tight.
Good night, Sir Jumpy. Good night, Bananas. Good night, Mr. Lizard. And Mr. Lizard's shadow. Good night, Tiggy. Good night, Daniel.
Good night, Prince Wednesday.